Myth. Once you've found the one, it's smooth sailing for the rest of your life. Myth. Relationships are either toxic and miserable or happy and conflict-free. Myth. If you can learn how to have healthy conflict or fight well, you'll never hurt your partner or be hurt by him. Today, I want to set the record straight and talk about the truth about hurt in healthy relationships. But first, hey there. If you don't already know me, my name is Brian G. Murphy. I'm an activist, educator, and certified relationship coach, and I'm here to help you build and sustain relationships that are fun and fulfilling. I talk with a lot of individuals, couples, and polypods about relationships, and I get a sort of peek behind the curtain into how those relationships are actually working. And I've noticed that a lot of folks just don't have a good sense of how hurt and conflict is happening in other people's relationships. And that makes sense, right? We know our own relationships, and most people don't spend hours and hours and hours and hours talking with other people about their relationships. We just don't know the ins and outs of other people's relationships. So I want to change that today. So here's what I want you to know about relationships and conflict. Healthy relationships can still hurt each other. This can range from a minor annoyance, like when you forget to take the trash out for the third time, even though you keep saying you'll do it, or all the way up to something more major, like losing a family heirloom or breaking a sexual commitment. Cheating. I'm talking about cheating. In fact, if you're in a committed, deep, and/or long-term relationship, you are guaranteed to hurt each other at some point, probably at multiple points. As Dr. Liz Powell says, there's no way for two humans to rub their lives up against each other without there being some kind of problems. We're all just too different from each other. We all have our own stuff, and it's going to happen. You're going to hurt each other. The question isn't if, it's when and how. Some other questions that are important are, how often are you hurting each other, and how do you take care of each other after that hurt happens? Hurt is a part of healthy relationships too. Now, that doesn't mean that you should shrug it off if your partner does something that hurts you, or that you should not care about whether or not you hurt your partner. Taking care of each other is a key part of a healthy relationship. But what it does mean is that you can be prepared in advance for when that hurt happens so that you can respond to it well. Here are 2 ways that you can do that. First, just know that hurt is a part of healthy relationships. And if and when you do get hurt, you can know that you don't have to spiral out and question everything about this relationship and consider ending it just because of this one thing that happened. Your relationship isn't going to be perfect, and that's okay. This sort of break in the perfection is a place for you to grow together. And second, knowing that conflict is a part of all relationships means that you can practice healthy relationship skills before crisis strikes. Things like effective communication, managing uncomfortable feelings, and regular relationship check-ins can help build a solid foundation for you. There may be times, though, when you realize that the hurt is just so big that there's not a way to move forward together. Or when you realize that this hurt is part of a larger pattern of unhealthy or toxic relationships behaviors. In those cases, it's not only okay to break up, it's a good and healthy thing. I made a video talking about breakups. I will link to it down below. So how do you know if you're in a healthy relationship and the hurt that you're feeling is just the standard issue, once in a while, sometimes people hurt each other variety, or if you're in a toxic or unhealthy relationship that needs further investigating and maybe even for you to break up? A study found by Happify found that people who are in happy relationships experience 5 positive experiences for every 1 negative one. So to be in a happy relationship means that it's not like a little bit more than 50-50, or most of the time it's a 5-to-1 ratio. And amongst couples who are monogamous and married, those who go on to eventually get divorced have 0.8 positive experiences for every 1 negative experience. That's just under 50-50. So if hurt is a common part of your relationship, you might want to take a serious look at that. But if it happens just every now and then, that's just being human. I also made a video on 6 signs of healthy relationships, so you can get more information on that. I will put a link to it down below, and also you can click right here to watch it. Remember to subscribe for new videos every Wednesday afternoon on all things gay sex, dating, and relationships. I'll see you soon, and I'll see you over there. Bye for now.